Hey guys, welcome back. So today I'm gonna be doing a morning routine. It's just kind of like what I do every single morning. I don't have like anything special going on. This is just what I do on like any regular day. I also have a nighttime routine video, so you should check that out. It's gonna be kind of similar to this. Like the routine's pretty similar. Big difference is it's the morning and the other one's the nighttime. So enjoy. Good morning, guys. I just woke up. So let's do my morning routine. Okay, so I like to eat breakfast before I really get ready. So that way I can just brush my teeth and be done with everything. So first I need to take out my retainer because I actually don't know if you can see it, but I do have a retainer in. And then we'll eat breakfast and then come back to the bathroom, but it's gross. Today I'm just rinsing it with water, but I do have cleaner that I clean them with every once in a while. I just don't do that every single day. Okay, we're done with that. Now let's go make breakfast. I don't have a ton of options because I am only at my apartment for a weekend. So I just brought a few things. So we're gonna have some toast with peanut butter because that's really all I have. That is perfectly toasted. This literally looks fire. I just finished breakfast, so now let's actually start getting ready for the day. This bathroom is really annoying because the switch for the fan and the light are on the same switch. But we're just gonna have to deal with it and hope that it's not too bad. But in all seriousness, I don't really wash my face in the morning. And normally it's a time thing. I wake up too late, don't have time. But for the sake of this video, I am gonna wash my face. So I'm just getting my hair out of the way. Also, I'm using travel size bottles right now, so just ignore that. So I'm gonna wet my face and then I'm gonna put on my cleanser. You can't tell, but my face is wet right now, and then we just have some cleanser. Now that this is all rubbed in, I'm just gonna rinse it off, because that's how cleanser works. All right, my face is dried off, and this is why I normally eat breakfast before I start getting ready, because in between steps is when I like to brush my teeth. So we're gonna do that now, while I kind of let my face fully dry before we do the next thing. So my teeth are brushed, and now technically the next thing I should be doing is this, which are just two things that my dermatologist prescribed me. However, I've just started doing this only at night, and I really like only doing that at night, so we're gonna skip those. And we're just gonna do moisturizer. This is just what I use. Normally not the travel size though. I'm just gonna put this everywhere. I also feel like washing my face, it helps wake you up a little bit. It also makes my face a little redder because you're getting the blood flow in your face. But it brings my skin tone to its normal skin tone, so I don't look as pale if I wash my face in the morning. Also, when I put on moisturizer, I try to go up. I don't know if that actually does anything, but also right now my lips are really chapped, and normally I just put on regular chapstick, but because my lips are really chapped right now, I'm gonna use this because it works a little better. It's just kind of weird, so I don't do this every day, but it does work. So after this, especially if you're gonna be outside, it's a good time to do sunscreen. I left my sunscreen at my house, and I really don't even know if I'm going outside at all today, so I'm not gonna put it on because I don't have it. But now we're done here, and let's go do a little bit of makeup. So I've done a few makeup videos on my channel, but normally my day-to-day is way less than what I've done for some of those videos. So I'm gonna show you kind of what that is. So I'm just gonna use my concealer. And I use a little bit of this. The main spot is I put it under my eyes. And then I just do any like spots. I normally always get my chin too, just because my chin's normally like red for some reason. So that's why I do that. And then I'm just gonna blend it out. So my concealer is blended. I feel like it always looks a little crazy under my eyes for a second, but it'll be fine. And then I'm just gonna use blush. I just use a little bit. So just like one dot on each side. And it's like not even really a full dot because this is like running out. So, and then I'm just gonna blend that out. And when I blend it out, I like drag it down a little bit and then blend it. Next, I'm going in with highlighter. Once again, I just use like a little bit. So just like a dot. And then I put like the tiniest bit on my nose. And I'm just gonna blend that with my finger. Now we're gonna move on to eyes. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes and put on mascara. I don't do like eyeshadow on like a regular basis. And just cause I feel like you don't really need it for just like every day, or at least I don't. If I was doing like full face, then that's when I use it, but not for every day. Right, you can like barely see that I did anything, but the last two things are eyebrow gel and lip gloss. Eyebrow gel, even if I don't do anything else, I always do eyebrow gel. I used to not do as much like every day. I used to not do blush or highlighter, but I always do eyebrow gel, mascara, and concealer like every day. And then I just have this lip gloss. It's like not like a super flashy color or anything. And I just put that on. And this is also way easier to put on since I did the moisturizer. Even though this is probably gonna dry out my lips, so. And that's my everyday makeup. It's literally it. So one of the last things that we really need to do is my hair. I honestly don't do that much to it. Sometimes I don't even brush it. Like sometimes I literally just flip it out and like just go about my day like this. Today I am gonna brush it. Sometimes I'll even just brush the front pieces because sometimes I feel like they're falling in my face. But when I do brush my hair, it can make it a little frizzy sometimes, which is why I don't brush it every day before I like do anything. So you can see the difference. Like this looks softer, but it's like a little frizzier. I also sleep with my hair in a ponytail though, and I feel like that helps it from getting like knotted throughout the night. So it makes it easier for me to not brush my hair in the morning. So there's that. I really need to get a haircut. It's like really long, but it's pretty much all I do with my hair. Sometimes I'll put it like into braids or a messy bun. Just depends on how I'm feeling. And then I also put in my jewelry. I'm just gonna do a few earrings today because I'm not really like doing anything. So there's that. The last thing that I do is even if I'm not like doing anything throughout the day, I still like to change because I feel like it makes me a little bit more productive and helps me get stuff done that I should be getting done. So I'm literally just gonna put on like sweatpants and a sweatshirt, but changing helps me get in the mindset of like being productive. So here's the fit. This is Role Models merch, and then I just have on sweatpants from Aerie. But I know it's like not like a regular outfit, it's just like a comfortable outfit, but it does make me more productive. And that is pretty much the basis of like my morning routine. There's not really much else that I do, even if I am going to do something. I'll obviously put on like a different outfit, but that's pretty much it. And that was the video this week. I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and then follow me on Instagram and TikTok for more content. And remember that I post every Friday at 3. Bye.